Well, good morning and welcome to the Dream in St Helens. I say the dream, it's turning out a little bit more of a nightmare. So one of the issues I have with this location is I never seem to get good light. Now, the statue's quite tall, we're on a hill, so you'd think we'd be able to get decent light sort of coming across and plenty of sort of background atmosphere, certainly background colour. But I'm not sure what it is with this location. I'm not sure if the trees are too elevated around the area that kind of block the light, but every time I've been here, and I've probably been about 10-11 times now to just do some photography. I've done a vlog from here as well. I've never had good light and I don't know what it is. All morning the weather forecast has been promising me decent light and it's just not happening. Whether it will or not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit impatient. So I said a couple of vlogs ago that I was running out of time by finishing work early and sort of trying to get out to a location. I've had the benefit of having to go in early last night, so I've worked a full night shift and managed to finish 4:30 this morning. So I thought, well, the best thing to do, jump in the car, head over to here and sort of see what I can do. Now you can tell by that time lapse that we've had a little bit of colour in the sky, but not enough to really sort of capture this this image and sort of make it something special. With it being a location not far away from where I live, it's one of those locations I just feel I need to conquer and I just can't do it. Maybe I'm just a little bit frustrated, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just a little bit tired as well, who knows. But I'm going to work the location. I'm going to stay here for another hour or two and just sort of see what happens with the sunlight. So if you're thinking of shooting the Dream, you've got a couple of compositions to work on. You've got the first one, which is a path that leads straight into where the face is, hitting it straight on, shooting it from the side and then shooting it from behind. Either way you choose, you're going to get quite a good image. Now, it's always a good idea as well to use a polarizer on this. I don't know what it does with the whiteness of the statue, but it really makes it stand out. So yeah, if you're going to shoot it, use a polarizer. So this is actually rejuvenated land that was an old coal slag heap, I believe. And I remember when I was a child, I used to drive past, I used to see the old colliery wheel sort of in the distance, sort of probably near to where this Dream is now. And I was always fascinated by it. And obviously once I heard that they turned it into a national sort of a bit of a park, I thought, yeah, ideal place to come and explore. And yeah, it's actually quite beautiful. We kind of take it for granted living in the northwest. It's here, and a bit of a joke about the statue as well. People say it looks like a penis. The M62 passes along the back of us here, and when people were driving past, the head of the statue, yeah, did resemble a phallus. The trees have actually started to grow all the way around this area now. So guys, probably about 10 years ago when they first erected it, but you could yeah, you can see it clearly from the motorway. It's a little bit more hidden now and a little bit more discreet. So we're starting to get a little bit of colour in the sky now. The little bit of cloud is starting to ignite, so I'm just going to concentrate on getting a few images now. So I'm currently shooting with the 14-24 on the front of the Nikon D10. It seems to be working quite well for this location. It gives me just enough, well, it gives me a wide enough angle to sort of get the whole of the base, the plinth on it and the statue with enough of the sky as well. So yeah, currently shooting 20/2 f10 on ISO 64. I know I mentioned earlier about using a polarizing filter. Unfortunately, I haven't got any filters for the 14-24, so I'm just sort of shooting it as it comes. I've bracketed a couple of shots as well, just to make sure I've got the exposure right. But yeah, so far in the back of the camera, they look to be turning out quite nicely. So one of the reasons why I've come out this morning is just to sort of challenge myself and sort of get myself out a little bit more than I have done in the past. I think with this opportunity of finishing work at 4:30, it could have been so easy for me to just go home and go straight to bed. But no, I've sort of fought through it and got myself here. having fun making a video, doing some photography, and yeah, just enjoying the morning. There's just been a jogger go past and we've just had a bit of a chat and you know, small chit chat about how beautiful the morning is and things like that. And you just think, yeah, I'd kind of miss that opportunity if I'd have gone home, gone straight to bed. Mind you, I would have caught up on some sleep, but yeah, who needs sleep? Sleep's for wimps. So as the morning progresses, I'm just going to focus a little bit more on the photography. I'm going to work down on the bottom of the path now and then shoot back up. The Dream is directly behind you now. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, take some more photographs, and yeah, show them in a little bit. Ex terra lucem, from Earth comes light. That's what it says on the plaque at the side of the Dream. Now what relevance that actually has to the Dream, I'm not sure, but it's quite apt. Certainly as we're trying to fight the light here this morning, trying to get the best of what we can with the light that's being provided. Just thought I'd share that with you. So we've got beautiful clouds sort of building up around the back of the Dream. I was hoping for a little bit more light to actually hit the statue itself. But yeah, with the way the cloud is just over in the distance, I'm not sure if you can see, it's sort of hindering it a little bit. So we've got a little bit of glow, we've got a little bit of light on there, but yeah, the way the clouds are in the distance, ooh, it's absolutely beautiful. So I've taken a couple of shots now just of the clouds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head further down the path and around the corner, and because we're quite elevated here, you can actually see over the whole of Widnes and into Warrington as well. We're certainly where the why can I never say this? Fiddler's Ferry power station is. So I'm just going to have a quick walk down there and just sort of see what we can get. Like I say, I've never been here in the morning, so it's a bit of an experiment today. Just sort of see if it's one I'm going to return to as well. But yeah, so far, even though I was complaining a bit this morning earlier on, yeah, quite enjoying it. Yeah, there's not really enough to make an image from down there, but yeah, you never know, it's always worth the venture down. So I'm going to head back to where the Dream is now and just sort of finish off and take a few more shots, and yeah, just sort of see what we can come up with, really. So I think it's fair to say that I'm not going to get the light shining on the statue which I wanted, because of that bank of cloud that you can possibly just see in the distance there. It's just really blocking the light from the sun. That said, I'm really pleased with what I've got on the back of the camera. The clouds I've got are really quite strange. They're really fluffy and oh yeah, just full of light, really. And I think with the way the statue is sort of pointing directly up into the sky, hopefully those images have worked. So as the morning draws on, it's probably time for me to finish this video. So from the Dream in St Helens, it's time to say goodbye. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It'd be great to have you on board of the channel. And if you like this video, if you've liked the images as well, give me the thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know who you are, where you're from. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So from the Dream, it's time to say goodbye. All the best, take care now, bye bye.